Legends, legends, legends. Look at this freaking itty bitty bad boy baby chart. This is absolutely insane because I had to do this video. I was not planning this video today. I haven't got my camera on. I'm not even set up. I've actually had other things scheduled today, but I've just said, look, I've got to do a video to show off some of the charts I'm looking at because I do think we're setting up for something pretty darn explosive, guys. The stars are aligning in a way which I haven't seen for many years, actually, probably going on 3 to 4 years. I'm going to whip through this video, guys, and just tell you everything, okay? So, price of Bitcoin, obviously, we all know it's mooning right now. And I want to say one thing before I start. Guys, I want to start streaming again. You guys know this. I want to start streaming again, all that kind of stuff. Hit the like button on this video and tell me why you want me to start streaming the Gigalodon big-ass motherfucking streams. I want to do it as well. Just tell me, like the video and comment below why you want me to stream big. I've been getting some DMs, obviously, from the community, like, where the fuck are you? I'm getting back. First things first, guys, long to short ratio is insane. We're looking at like fucking 63% short at the all-time high. Basically, 63% short, guys. Go to mdxalgo.com to check this out. So it's crazy. That's the first thing. Second thing, oh yeah, I forgot to mention as well, guys, really, really interested in this exchange right now. No KYC alternative exchange. I'm using it, PrimeXBT. This is what it looks like. Did a big UI update. I spoke to the team. I like them. I'm using them. I have a referral link where you can get up to 20% on any deposit for, I think it's till the end of December. So deposit 10K, you get 2K. Deposit 100K, you get 20K. Tradable money. Legends, put a link in the description. I'm going to be using PrimeXBT for this next market cycle because I do think with an OKYC and the deposit bonus of 20% with my referral link, it's a no fucking brainer, okay? So, cool. And guys, just want to mention as well, I'm absolutely exhausted because I was literally... I went to bed like 4 a.m. last night doing a completely different project, and now I didn't even schedule this in. So just bear with me if I'm a bit slow. Guys, next chart. This is extremely, extremely good, guys, for the bulls, the bull case for Bitcoin, because we've got the next report every Friday, the COT, the Commitment to Traders on the CME Exchange, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. We've got the next report, and it's just, again, 100% confirmed. Almost like double down the kind of confidence you have in this, that it's an increase again of longs from the dealers, guys. Asset managers, a slight decrease. Let me just quickly check it. Yeah, slight decrease in longs from the dealers, from the asset managers. Just to mention, guys, asset managers are institutions, traders, hedge funds, family offices who use the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME. The dealers are the liquidity providers and the boys, I call them the fucking boys. Guys, even more long exposure. So I said from the beginning, if we see, this is directional. These are directional longs exposing the dealers who are liquidity providers who aren't, that's not under their mandate. All they're there to do is to provide liquidity for the exchange to allow buyers and sellers to participate with each other, right? That's their job. But they're taking a directional long, which is, like I said from the beginning, if we see asset managers taper off and bring those longs down and the dealers increase, this is a very good sign that it's very unlikely Bitcoin's going to fall in price. And that's actually what we've seen since my last video. Bitcoin has just basically skyrocketed actually since that last video. And I did even draw something on the screen showing kind of the trajectory of what it would do. And that's exactly the path it's taken. So guys, really, really good stuff here. There's a few more things I need to mention as well. I just want to mention one thing about the chart, and I'll go into the next. This chart specifically, you can see that my bot is long, which is a great sign. Obviously, we want to see that for the swing trades. And obviously, Algo Master, which is my new flagship indicator I built with my team, is long as well. And it's back tested to be doing like 40% on lower time frames, like intraday. So everything right now is screaming. Look at this. We've got TPs coming up here, take profits. We're going to get a pullback, obviously, at some point, guys. But if I zoom out on one ticker here, well, not even one, actually. I was on the, I think I was on the hourly. Now I'm on the daily. So, guys, what we're seeing here is essentially the potential chance for a blue sky breakout. Now, I want to make a real quick point here. I won't go into it too deep because obviously I've said this before. But, you know, think about this. The reason that you go with the trend on, say, the SPX, for instance, and it goes up forever and is, you know, no one tells you, oh, I think the SPX is going to stop at 6,000 fucking points on the nail and do this and do that. No, the reason you go with it and you continuously buy and you continuously go long, like I went on another show the other day and they were saying, oh, is it the top? Is it the top? Is it the top? I was like, guys, you don't fade the SPX when it's at its all-time high looking, even if it pulls back, there's no break of structure. So I just want to make a point here, okay? When we get to a blue sky breakout territory, which we're very close to, there is no thesis to look for shorts and trade against the trend. You go with the momentum. because there's no way of knowing where it's going to stop because there's no prior resistance levels. So you can't look left to see for resistance. You can do Fibonacci extensions and the rule of 7 or whatever you want to do for projections forward, but they're never as reliable as looking the other way. So you have to remember, guys, a blue sky breakout is a blue sky breakout for a reason. There is no resistance ahead of us, and there's no way of knowing. No one knows how far it can go because there are thousands of unforeseen factors that you cannot predict, especially with order books in cryptocurrency, especially crypto. So when you're looking at blue sky breakouts, guys, the sky is the limit, and it's happening right now. You can hear it on the screen. You don't fade against it. What you're looking to do is go with it. I'm going to do another point about my bot a second as well. The reason the bot is designed to catch these big swings is because it will allow the move to happen and never ever try and preemptively sell into it. It will never try and time where the top is. It'll just go with the whole thing, so you always capture the whole move. Yes, in doing that, you will lose. Let's just say Bitcoin goes to fucking 100K or 90K or something crazy. You will lose the top 20% of the move, but that's not what we're here to do, guys. We don't care about the top 20% of the move. We want it to rally, allow the strategies that we have in place to take advantage of that, I don't know if you can hear that, but loads of things happening. 2 mil on the buy, it's 2 mil on the sell, sorry, 1 mil on the buy. Lots of volume coming, guys, on MDX Algo if you look on the BTC and walk. Anyway, so what you want to do is let the market, you're going to capture the whole run because you're not going to sell into it. You're not going to try and time it. What you're looking to do is actually either short or sell or take profit on the retest of that high, and then that will be the break. But we're nearly a blue sky breakout territory, guys, which is very, very, very big for potentially this going into the next big phase of the upside. And, you know, I don't want to, because we haven't done it yet, we're not there. You know, there can obviously be more resistance on the high, and for us to say, okay, look, this is over this move because we're in a parabola to the upside right now. We have exponential lows, so the lows are getting higher with a faster time period. So it's exponentially growing right now in terms of a parabola. But what you would look to say is there'll be a trend line here. I won't do it now because it's just, you know, you guys who are on this channel, you kind of probably understand this. If the trend breaks, then yes, you could be looking to target lower levels, draw a Fibonacci on it from here to here. You draw a fib, get a projection. That's probably when they're going to come down to. Okay, I won't go into that right now because we're talking about these 3 charts, which I want to mention to you. Another really, really interesting chart, guys. I haven't got it on my actual trading view because I didn't want to bring it up. This is one of my indicators that I've developed with my team. And this is actually an implied volatility indication, okay? We are at all-time lows, implied volatility. So volatility has gone down to levels which you haven't ever seen before. And the reason this is really important, I've been saying this in my VIP group, is that we have many other things, many other parameters which are pointing to the direction of the volatility when it comes back, because it will. I've been saying this, we're going to see the market begin to move again. The energy is going to come back into the market. It's like the energy is, the market is energy, and it's a springboard. It goes in and out. It's like a wave coming in and pulling itself out. A wave coming in, pulling itself out. There's like high volatility, low volatility, high volatility, low volatility. Low volatility for a long period of time. And now what's very interesting is that because we have massive retail shorts, and obviously we know retail are usually wrong, and we have massive fucking institutional longs, what it's doing is it's painting a pretty nice picture to say the next period of volatility is likely not going to be downside volatility. Also, we have the whole Trump trade, narrative. I don't go into the politics of it. I don't really care about the news, the media, and the money market media news. I don't, you guys know that on this channel. I don't look at that. I don't use that as a way to define what my strategy is into the future. I always look at price charts first and real applicable quantifiable data. You know that. But I'm saying that is another thing. Polymath's coming out and saying that, Trump's going to fucking, I think it's 62% to win. So if Trump wins as well, with all of his narrative and the backing of he's going to create some sort of fucking federal fund or Bitcoin fund and all this kind of shit, and he's going to reduce regulations for companies and reduce tax down to 15% if you build whatever it is, okay? It's definitely, again, very, very good for the bull case. And the blue sky breakout, coupled in with the Trump stuff, coupled in with the implied volatility, coupled in with the dealers being long, coupled in with the fucking retail boys being short. There could be, look, if we get some resistance, fine. What you're looking to do, and I'll do it for you guys now, just so you know what the other side of the story is, because we're not here to try and make predictions. We're here just to essentially prepare for what happens in the market. But if you did draw, a trend line coming up here, guys, and a lot of you guys will be doing this already because this is what most fucking traders do. let's just say to the beginner to intermediate level, especially crypto traders. Yes, if we come back down, guys, and we lose the prior high, obviously what happens in markets is the bulls take the stairs. So you can see every single time you have a movement, it holds support, you have a movement, it holds support, you have a movement, it holds support on the high. Yes, if we get a break, you could see some sort of quick move for Bitcoin, back down to some fib levels, coming down to the 618786, maybe even lower than that with the fib, the stupid fib tubes. What the fuck am I saying? There's a guy called StuTube. He's called Stu the Tuber in our VIP group, and he's one of our mentors, and he uses something called the StuTube Fibonacci levels. Anyway, it's just a little bit lower. So you could see some sort of break down into this, and then it could even go as low as 618786. Okay, so that's obviously can happen, and that's why we have stop losses to mitigate that. But guys, I've got so many fucking longs open. I might actually I'll just quickly show you them. Like this is only 4 things. I've got longs open for days, years. I've got more longs than fucking crypto Twitter combined. That's from my bot, obviously, but I got longs from 19k. And one of the funny things is that the reason I did this tweet was because someone messaged me being like, you know, are you trading at the moment? And I said, you know, no, mate, not really, actually. Because real traders like me who've been doing this for a long time, we don't trade when the market begins to get exciting and break out. That's not when we start trading. The trade is done before the breakout. We don't trade when things start moving. We trade before they start moving. And that's how essentially actually you make money in trading. I wrote it here. It's very simple. You trade before the move, not when it's happening. That's how you make money. And these open positions, these are open longs from 35k going back down to 26k all the way through. We got obviously this is a short-term scalp, but this is my bot. And then you have the 19k long. So I've got all my longs open for days and days and fucking years, whatever it is. I've got a lot of longs open from all this time of accumulating Bitcoin and obviously getting into long positions on exchanges. And I would say that I'm probably going to do a lot more trading on PrimeXBT because I do think the no KYC side of it and the new UI of it is very, very, very comfortable for me, actually, especially with the jurisdictional areas and all that kind of stuff. So check out PrimeXBT as well, guys. It's a link in the description. Obviously, I have Bybit, and I'm doing a bigger tomorrow. There's a big exchange update coming to my decentralized exchange, but I'm keeping that all quiet. You can see momentum's very, very up here as well. Actually, getting to point. We haven't had volatility. Sorry, we haven't had momentum up here for many, many weeks. Actually, for a very long time. And this is an indicator I do use religiously, actually. This is the MDX oscillator. Well, it's cool. We call it Wave Master now because it's just wavy as fuck. But yeah, we are getting to those levels and we are at the all-time highs. So we do have some resistance coming up. But guys, and also Algo Master, fuck me. Like, guys, just to mention one more thing before, you got to go check out MDX Algo. We got some big, it's just getting ridiculous. Like the indicator suite is, Algo Master is basically just a cheat sheet. I won't, like, if you haven't looked at it yet, go have a look at it because it will essentially just make you profitable in trading. If you're not profitable, make you profitable. If you already are profitable, you will become more profitable. It's like I'll give you some money. I'll give you, if you come into my community, don't make money, I'll give you fucking money back and 10% extra. I am literally that confident that it's going to make you profitable because you just have to click buy and sell when it says buy and sell. MDXalgo.com. It's easy, fucking peasy, lemon squeezy. Oh, and also we have the mentors as well. So we have a really nice selection of mentors, guys, for you. They're all in here. You can come check them out. This is the mentor list, and these dudes are, you know, fucking helping people really get, you know, funded accounts, institutional grade level help, 24/7 support, chat services, just there to be like, look, dude, where do you want to go? And essentially they'll walk you through that process to get to where you want to be. Guys, you're all legends. I'll see you on the flippers. Check out PrimeXBT with the 20% offer, and I will see you later.